Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our first ever video created by the KCC Research Department. Today, we're going to be discussing the mechanisms behind CAR T cell therapy, a new treatment for cancer patients. We hope you enjoy and learn something new. But what does CAR T mean, and how does it work? In order to answer these questions, we first need to explore how CAR T cell therapy was first developed.
The story begins in the late 20th century with the discovery of a type of white blood cell called a T cell, and its efficacy at eliminating specific cancer cells in mice and humans. In the 1990s, immunologist Zelig Escher fused together an antibody to a T cell, reprogramming an ordinary T cell to have the ability to attack cancer cells in a non-instinctive manner, creating what is known as the CAR T. While these early experiments showed promise, it was not until the early 2000s was the development of the second generation CAR T. The next generation of CAR T was fused with a unique antibody called CD19 and was clinically proven to treat humans with cancers such as leukemia. In 2011, a young girl suffering from leukemia was the first patient to receive CAR T therapy and was successfully cured. CAR T cell therapy continues to evolve today, giving hope to cancer patients and transforming the landscape of immunotherapy.
To provide some general background, our bodies already contain immune cells called T cells. These immune lymphocytes help fight foreign substances that may enter the body. T cells operate through their receptors, which bind to a specific antigen present on MHC molecules of the pathogens, releasing toxins into the pathogenic cells and destroying them. Furthermore, T cells have a memory system, so after the body is exposed to a certain disease, the T cells can remember that specific disease antigen and initiate a more efficient response when they encounter the disease again.
These receptors are unique because instead of binding to an MHC molecule, which is usually hidden in cancers, the CAR receptor can bind to any cancer surface protein. Once these genetic modifications are done in the lab and proliferation is completed through cell culture, the white blood cells are transferred back into the patient's body to start fighting the cancer.
CAR T cell therapies are FDA-approved treatments and are currently used to treat blood cancers such as leukemia, lymphoma, and multiple myeloma. More specifically, they treat B-cell lymphoblastic leukemia, high-grade B-cell lymphoma, and mantle cell lymphoma in both children and adults. As mentioned before, the treatment is administered through blood transfusions. Doctors will remove the patient's T cells, send them to a lab for genetic engineering, and then reintroduce the prepared CAR T cells back into the patient's bloodstream. Normally, the therapy is used after patients have been exposed to other forms of treatment, such as chemo or radiation. Tisagen, Leclucel, and Acceptogen are two common medications that are used. They are currently available at hospitals and centers around the nation. CAR T cell therapies are becoming more and more integrated into standard treatment options for malignant lymphomas, and they continue to show great promise for cancer patients in the future.
Despite its benefits, CAR T cell therapy has limitations, including several side effects and complications that may arise after exposure. One of the most significant side effects is the development of cytokine release syndrome. CAR T cells will usually release cytokines to induce a reaction from our immune system, which will increase the likelihood of you developing this condition. Symptoms include fatigue, fever, headaches, nausea, tachycardia, and difficulty breathing. Moreover, CAR T cells can release neurotoxins that affect a patient's nervous system, leading to problems with communication. As a result, patients may experience seizures, trouble speaking and understanding of speech, or a loss of balance. Finally, the therapy is limited in its accessibility and distribution to patients. Due to the length of its manufacturing process and its cost, the treatment is only accessible to 20% of patients who need it, according to the College of American Pathologists. Scientists are working on developing an over-the-counter or off-the-shelf options for patients so that they can receive the treatment faster and at a lower cost.
Many cancers can exhaust T cells, making them no longer able to fight the tumor. They can also block T cells' ability to bind the tumor cell antigens. Finally, many cancers mutate over time, causing their antigens to break and disrupt the immune memory system. All of these processes can cause tumors to grow and metastasize, escaping the body's defense system. While CAR T cell therapy has its limitations, the future looks incredibly promising. Scientists are now investigating its application beyond blood cancers to treat solid tumors, such as those found in the lungs, pancreas, and even the brain. This could represent a huge leap forward, as solid tumors make up the majority of cancer cases. However, solid tumors are more complex to target due to their dense microenvironment. Researchers are conducting clinical trials to explore new ways to overcome these barriers, enhancing CAR T-cell efficacy. But the potential doesn't stop there. CAR T-cells are part of a larger family of cell and gene therapies, meaning their applications could go far beyond cancer. In fact, researchers are exploring how this technology can be used to treat genetic conditions like sickle cell anemia and thalassemia. By reprogramming a patient's own cells, CAR T therapy may soon provide personalized solutions for diseases caused by mutated genes. These exciting advancements could open the door for more effective, long-lasting treatments for a range of chronic conditions. Right now, ongoing clinical trials are pushing the boundaries of CAR T-cell therapy. As researchers continue to refine and expand its applications, we can see this innovative treatment being an essential tool in treating a variety of conditions, far beyond what we initially imagined. The future of CAR T therapy is not about just fighting cancer. It's about revolutionizing the way we approach human health, paving the way for personalized medicine and solutions to some of the most challenging diseases that we face today.
Through all of the exciting therapeutic potential that CAR T-cell therapy holds and its future applications in other diseases besides cancer, CAR T-cell therapy is one of the most novel and unique ways that researchers have developed to treat chronic medical conditions. Our research department is looking forward to all of the amazing lives that CAR T-cell therapy can save. Thank you for watching, and look out for more videos like this by KCC's research department in the future. See you guys in the next video.